We all need a shelter. We either buy or we rent homes. Sometimes the weather is brilliant, but sometimes we have rain, and worse than that, sometimes we have storms. And the worst, when the winter comes, we all need to use some sources of energy to heat ourselves until the spring, when everybody will be happy again. The sun starts to heat us, and we're not worried about the winter. But some of us lost their tolerance to heat, and we want air conditioning. We want to keep the temperature constant. As you will see here, the sun is moving and it affects the home in a different way. You really have to take care when you design an air conditioning of the sun, how you position the air conditioning. As you'll see here, this air conditioning is blowing air inside your home. This is the perfect condition, but if you have a child, you don't want to sit in that position, so you'll be exposed to that draft, because you can be severely injured, you can get ill. This is the position I will choose if I will use an air conditioning, so the air goes just above my head and I will only feel the great temperature but not the draft, because that draft can drive you very sick, so you really have to be careful. People discovered ducted system laminar flow. It's brilliant, it's great, we love it. We have a uniform cooling and we're not feeling too much draft. This is the systems I designed in Australia. I like them. They are actually the best from my perspective. You have multiple rooms, so then you can use variable air valves to zone the system to provide less or more capacity. But there's a problem. These systems are installed into this roof void and that place gets very hot. So the insulation is not very good. The air will really struggle to work, and sometimes you might lose a lot of capacity because the ducts become very hot. The heat into that place is nasty, but can you imagine some builders, despite they builders, they don't understand. In Australia it's happened, some of the builders painted their roofs in black, increasing at least 30 degrees the temperature, and the air conditioning didn't work at all. Sometimes I have a nightmare because the duct was gaining so much heat, the home was very heated, and if you look to the ceiling you have a radiation. Now let's talk about this split air conditioning. What is the split air conditioning? Because it's not a big deal about this, but you really have to understand how it is working. Now if you will take out the cover of an air conditioning split system, you will see the DX, you will see the scroll fan, and you will see the printed circuit board and the remote control receiver. Is that what it is? I just put some notes to give you some more information about the parts that are inside. Don't feel guilty if you cannot get the plastic, very easy. Now if you take out this the lid from the outdoor, what you'll see the condenser, you'll see the fans, the printed circuit board, the inverter, the compressor, the void valve. And if you will start the conditioning now on cooling mode, the fan will start first because the outdoor will have a time delay. So you will circulate the fan for a while, kind of like you will can use like a destratification fan if you want to say this. And then finally the compressor will start and the condenser will get hot and the condenser fan motor will start to run to cool the refrigerant, and slowly the evaporator will cool down the DX. So this is all it is. If you see, the DX is not very cold yet, you just circulate the air. Now the condenser start to build pressure and the condenser fan motors are removing the heat condensing the refrigerant. This is very important because I have some other videos. If you look, I'm talking about a little bit about the superheat and all this. Now the DX coil got very cold, and then you cooling your home. Can you see? This is a heat pump. You take the heat from your home and pull it outside. If you want to run in the winter the system on heating mode, things will change. The outdoor will run very fast. See, the outdoor is very cold now, and the indoor section will not run the fan because that's a comfort zone. But when the coil will get hot, then the fan will start to run. So this is about this air conditioning split system. I wish you the best, and this is all I can do today. I work a lot on this one. I don't have probably the appropriate video programs, but yeah, I just had a little bit of fun.